Hey y'all, what's good? Welcome back to Fashion is Art with Brain Schwab. And we're going to get right into it. We're really just talking today, a quick little one on this Sunday, going over what's been going on with Nike. If you haven't heard, Nike's had a big surge with their inventory and haven't been planning on releasing anything new. And the reason being is they've had this big overhaul with a lot of their merchandise that's kind of holding them up and going to cause them to liquidate a good amount of the stuff that they've already got out on their stores and what's going to be coming to the stores during the holidays. So before we get into this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel as we will be dropping new stuff every single week. Be noted, we're going to change the approach that we have on the channel here real soon. I'm going to be taking it to a video a week or two, depending on the topics that are at hand. I really want to be able to keep bringing you guys relevant stuff that you're tuning into, that you're watching, that's trending, and then have little short updates throughout the week on my thoughts on what's going on in the fashion industry so that you keep up to date with all the latest stuff. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So Nike apparently is offering big discounts on their inventory as it's still remained to be 44%. So Nike's been experiencing this everything must go mentality due to the delays they've experienced with their fashion materials, with their clothing that's been coming in from China alone, which is their 20% of all the stuff. They've seen a lot of delays with that because of COVID, and that's been slowing down a lot of what they wanted to do. Now, with that in mind, though, you gotta understand that it really started off high demand. And this is how Nike got into this. They started off with this high demand for a lot of their newer fashion. That fashion kind of turned into less and less of a demand and lower interest because it wasn't really anything new, anything people were kind of wanting to fly off the shelf. It started to turn into overfill, oversaturation, high exclusivity that they will breed with all the Nike products start to lead to oversaturation. And that's the problem that they're working through now. They're trying to figure out, okay, with all that we've got here, how do we get enough interest for it to start flying off the shelves? Because again, their anticipation was much higher than what it was. Also, this was before inflation was playing a role. So a lot of things just going on in the world of business and just economics have turned a tide on Nike, causing them to, in a sense, now liquidate a majority of their factory merch. Now, who's really going to get affected, though? I would say the winner is definitely the customer. As customers, we're going to be able to go down to the Nike outlets, not so much the Nike stores, but definitely the factory outlets. We've got one here about 30 minutes away from where I live at. And you're going to be going in there and getting big markdowns on their stuff so that they can get the new materials in. And essentially, this is going to be much cheaper than just sending them all the way to like wholesalers and selling them off there, or even just destroying the merchandise and just bringing in their new stuff. Makes much more sense to liquidate it, even though they're losing money either way. They're just losing less money this way. They just have this product that hasn't been leading to value. And when you have something that's new and notarized at a time, but it's nothing of a relatable fashion, nothing that sticks with you. I mean, we haven't really been talking about Nike really in the last few months. All the work has been Adidas, Gap, there was Yeezy Day. There's a lot of those things going on, but nothing when you think about Nike. So I think Nike's seeing this, and that's why they want to get that 2023 rolled out so that they can have something to talk about, keep themselves in the news for something other than all the other stuff that's been going on. Nike's had a really interesting year. They've had this, obviously, the lawsuit with StockX, the robbery on the train. Like, come on, like, how you let that leak? All those shoes going missing, all that supply and demand just gone from a train. I don't know. I would be putting some extra parameters just to get around that, because it just seems that Nike has one of these at least once a month where someone's stealing a truck or a train or just diverting a shipment. And a lot of it's coming from inside. So they really got to look into that for sure. Yeah, the biggest loser for sure is going to be Nike, because again, at this time, it's cheaper for them to liquidate a majority of their products than just to move them off, make a move that way, just get them off the books and bring in the 2023. It's just not really feasible for where they're at right now. And, their stocks have taken a pretty significant drop. I would say 5 to 10% in the midst of this news. So really want to look out for how that will impact their newest releases. You know, are they going to start marking up their newer stuff when it comes out? Are they going to try to facilitate more partnerships? You know that they have a lot of new Travis Scott shoes that will be coming out that were held back because of the unfortunate accident. You know, Nike not wanting to do any work at the time with them, but that's definitely going to see another rise as they try to recoup some of their losses for sure. That's really all I had for this video. Let me know your thoughts on this Nike situation and if you're going to be picking up any of that new work over at the factory outlets, because you're not going to want to miss out on that for sure. And you know you're going to catch me at one of them because I got to get me a few new hoodies. You know, I messed up a couple of them, so definitely got to get that back up. But that's all we have for this video. That's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Fashion is Art below, and we'll see you next time. I'm out. These my dollars make it hurt.